Echoes of Louisa is one of those children's TV shows from back in the day which is totally forgotten about by almost everyone. Now, I pride myself on remembering a lot of the kids' TV series I watched. However, this was nothing but a distant memory. Was it any good? Was it creepy? Let's have a look. Normally, I'll give my version of a plot here, but in this instance, this is what the back cover of the book says. Ali, on holiday with her family in Rutland near historic Thornaby Hall, is being haunted by mysterious voices and half-seen flashes from what seems to be the past. Although she doesn't realise it, we see she's picking up echoes of a real-life drama which happened 100 years ago. Louisa, a Victorian girl, is bitterly jealous of her friend Allegra's mysterious relationship with Louisa's brother Anthony. Louisa plans to get rid of Allegra, and when her first plan fails, she plots to part Anthony and Louisa forever by sabotaging their secret assignation in a disused quarry. But her plan goes tragically awry, and it's Ali who witnesses the final catastrophe, though she is powerless to help. The full irony of Louisa's jealousy is only revealed at the very end of the story. Echoes of Louisa was written by BAFTA award-winning writer Gail Reynard and produced and directed for ATV by David Dunn. It's a 6-part drama, first broadcast on Wednesday, April the 1st, 1981, and then every subsequent Wednesday until the 6th of May. I'm guessing it was around the 4:45 PM slot. Now, it doesn't appear to have been repeated at any stage, and sadly was forgotten about by all.
So dizzy.
Firstly, I quite like Echoes of Louisa, however that may be in part down to the fact it stars Lucinda Bateson, who I had a massive crush on in the early 80s from appearances in Metal Mickey, and for the record, I know from comments I've seen online that I wasn't the only one. Now, she does a good job of playing both parts pretty well. Ali is a typical teenage girl of the 80s, while Allegra is the more quieter, more prim and proper Victorian teenager. There's never actually any great haunting going on here. The tension is built up from Ali's déjà vu, catches of laughter and images. Amanda Kirby does a terrific job of the spoilt and slightly unhinged Louisa, certainly more to get her teeth into than her role in the Clifton House mystery that we looked at previously. Secondly, and this is a however, and it's a big however, I felt slightly uncomfortable at the background story. Louisa's older brother wooing of a younger Allegra just felt a bit creepy and not in a ghostly way. Yet I know back in the day it was acceptable for an older man to chase after younger women. But Anthony is clearly an experienced man, and I doubt it was love and marriage he was after. In fact, he just comes across as a bit of a cad. As I said at the start of this video, Echoes of Louisa is a long-forgotten 80s series. It is not or has ever been available on any home media, nor is it available at any streaming services. At one point in time, it was even thought of being lost. Fortunately for us, there is a free version to watch on YouTube. It's fairly good quality for a VHS recording, although perhaps a little bit too dark in places, so you're going to have to adjust your TV somewhat to get the best of it. A TV tie-in book was published in 1981, but from what I can see, there's been no reprint, which is a shame. I looked on eBay when writing this, just one copy available for about £16. Lucinda Bateson. Whatever happened to Lucinda Bateson? Before Echoes of Louisa, she was in a TV drama called Watch All Night, which is also available on YouTube, before 39 episodes of the hit TV series Metal Mickey, where she starred as Hayley, or String Bean. She appeared in one episode of A Heart to Heart after that in 1983, and disappeared from our screen forever. Somehow, when researching the Clifton House mystery, also starring Amanda Kirby, I totally managed to miss Echoes of Louisa. Sorry, my bad. She does a good job here playing the spoilt and slightly unhinged Louisa without going over the top. Now, Amanda was on TV quite a bit from the late 70s to early 80s, and then, much like Lucinda Bateson, just seemed to disappear. Bernard Horsfall played Ali's father Roger. Now, he was a TV regular from the 1950s up to the 2000s. You name it, he's appeared in it. Doctor Who, several times, Casualty, The Bill, Crown Court, and The Changers, which is my next video. Bernard Horsfall died on the 28th of January 2013, aged 82, on the Isle of Skye in Scotland. Simon Sherd played Ali's annoying brother, and he really is bloody annoying in this. Other than the Enchanted Castle 2 years previous, there are no other TV credits for him. Although he is the son of actor Michael Sherd, who's been in so many things, but is best known to us as Mr. Bronson in Grange Hill. Jeremy Nicholas played Anthony and appeared on TV throughout the 1970s and 80s, although perhaps his biggest part was in Budgie the Little Helicopter voicing Lionel. Now that's a blast from the past. Although the story is set in Rutland, I've been unable to find any details about where the outside broadcasts were actually filmed. I do know it was filmed in the autumn of 1980. I've come across a quote from producer David Dunn who said, "It was recorded in the autumn when leaves were falling and has a certain atmosphere of sadness. It's very much about loneliness." As a ghostly drama, Echoes of Louisa still holds up even now. I watched all 6 episodes over the course of 2 days and thoroughly enjoyed them despite the tacky approaches of Anthony to Allegra. It's not overly creepy like the Clifton House mystery, but stands up well as a good TV drama. If you enjoyed Come Back Lucy, which I covered in an early episode of this series, and don't forget to go back and watch it if you haven't already seen it, then the chances are you're going to enjoy this. I'm glad the series has survived the years and is now available to watch once again. I'll also be watching Lucinda Bateson in Watch All Night, but I won't be watching a Heavy Metal Mickey though. I'm not that desperate for TV entertainment at the moment. But until next time, goodbye.